Hi, some thoughts for today, the fifth Sunday of Easter. Today we are looking in on a group of friends who are sharing their last meal together. In their upper room, the atmosphere may have been quiet and subdued. Judas has just left the group, and some may have wondered what he was doing and where he was going. Their room is surrounded by anger and hatred, with whispered plots and plans. The authorities want the leader of this group out of the way and his movement scattered to the four winds. The temple guard has been summoned. Plans are in place as the 30 pieces of silver are handed over. All is prepared as everyone waits for the right moment to rid Jerusalem of this blasphemer and all his ridiculous claims. At the heart of all this bitterness and fear is Jesus, sharing this simple meal with his very special friends. Jesus, unlike his friends, knows exactly what is going on around him. He knows where Judas has gone. He knows the authorities are just waiting to fulfill their plans. He knows what the outcome of their plans mean for him personally. He is aware too of the effect it will have on his friends and how they will not be able to cope with what lies ahead. He knows about the pain, the suffering, and the horror that he will have to endure. You can imagine Jesus looking at each of his disciples in turn and remembering the times and places they shared together. Those early days in the beauty of Galilee, calling Peter, James and John from their fishing. Nathanael saying, "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?" Matthew, the money man, leaving his very lucrative tax collecting. Each one with his own story, now here together for the last time. As Jesus looks at them and listens to them, we can feel his concern and love for them. Jesus is anxious how they will live in a world marked by such fear, hatred and violence, and yet not be destroyed by it. Jesus, anxious for them and their future, wants to give them some final words that they can remember and hold on to when things get dark. So Jesus gives them a new commandment, that they should love one another as he has loved them. It is a commandment, not a suggestion or perhaps a nice idea. It's a commandment, and the word carries weight and meaning. Moses, who led the people of God in their exodus from Egypt, was given the 10 commandments from God. Jesus, leading a new exodus, gives the disciples this crucial commandment: love one another. Jesus hopes and prays that the love they have for one another and that they share with the world around them will guard them against being broken by a world so badly marked by fear, hatred and violence. Love will be their protection and their keeper. Here in the upper room with so much darkness is a love-filled moment in a fear-filled world. We do not have to look very far to see so many broken bodies, broken lives, broken systems and broken countries. We can see so many lives that are marked and scarred by fear, hatred and violence. For many, the world is a fear-filled place. We may not be able to take away the pain and suffering in Ukraine. We may not be able to understand the thinking of sending refugees and migrants to Rwanda. We may not be able to work out how the cost of living crisis can be turned around. But as we wonder and agonize, Jesus is anxious that we are not destroyed by the fear, hatred and the violence. He is anxious that we are able still to love one another as he loved us. That will not always be easy. It will hurt sometimes. It may mean we have to listen deeply to understand and then be asked to forgive. Jesus trod the painful road before us and knows it ain't easy. He asks us by what we are and what we say to create love-filled moments in a fear-filled world. So travel safe, pilgrim.